So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 112 of our Portsmouth career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15. And as you can see here, we're going to be kicking off with a game up against Swansea. And with the squad we've got, we should have a pretty much routine win. Because as you see there, we've got Ronaldo and Neymar up top. Then behind them, we've got the front line of three, which is Origi, Halilovic, Iturbe. Then we've got Jack Wilshere sitting just behind them. We've got Garbett, Yilmaz, Zuma, Gorka, and Chesney in goal. So we've got an absolute monster of a squad. And in theory, we should have a pretty routine victory, but we've only got 2 points out of 3 games so far in the Barclays Premier League, and that really has to improve. We've got a good chance for Ronaldo. He plays the ball to Origi, Origi to Neymar. Neymar's going to find the ball out wide to Iturbe. Iturbe's going to cut inside. He does expertly well. He finesses it, but it's a pretty comfortable save for Cillessen, and we really need to be trying to trouble Cillessen a lot more than that. He should be going for the far post and not aiming straight at the goalkeeper. Good chance, Cristiano Ronaldo here. He's going to cut inside. He's going to try the finesse round Cillessen. He hits it. Cillessen makes a comfortable save. It comes to Neymar, and Neymar's header goes over the bar. So we're still yet to really trouble the Swansea net because we've had 2 good opportunities, but both opportunities we've hit straight at Cillessen. But that's an expert ball through to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo now should finish, and he does. A fantastic ball through from Halilovic, and Ronaldo does not miss from there as he scores a fantastic goal, and he tells the crowd to lift the noise up in the house because we are playing at home, and when things aren't going our way, we need the crowd to get behind us. And Halilovic there, first time ball round the corner to Ronaldo, and this time Ronaldo doesn't miss as he picks up his first goal in the Barclays Premier League this season, and hopefully it's going to be his first of many. A good chance for Swansea here. They play the ball to Valencia. A fantastic block from Wilshere, but they get the ball out and they shoot and they find the back of the net as their new signing, number 34 for them, has found the back of the net, and Chesney is still yet to keep his clean sheet at the club. I'm not sure whether he should have done better with that one, but I do know he had previously dived because of a fantastic block by Wilshere. It come back, I don't think Chesney was correctly positioned, and they beat him at his near post. So Anthony Knocknert, or however you pronounce that, scores again for Swansea. But it comes to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to get his second goal, but Cillessen this time does make a fantastic save. We're going to try and keep the ball in play with Garbett. He whips the ball in the box. Cillessen comes out and makes a very good catch. Otherwise, I think Ronaldo would have picked up his second for the game. But Cillessen is playing very well in this game. He just really did well there to deny Cristiano Ronaldo from picking up his second of the game with a fantastic dive low down to his left-hand side. But Wilshere picks up the ball. He's going to find Neymar. Neymar to Ronaldo. Ronaldo out wide to Origi. Origi's going to cut inside using his pace, but Aubameyang makes a really good challenge, and unfortunately, we still need to pick up the pace. But Ronaldo, the ball to the edge of the box, is going to come to Origi. Origi's going to play it to Wilshere. Wilshere's got a hell of a long shot. He shoots. Cillessen makes a fantastic save. It comes to Iturbe, and Iturbe scores. So we do a really good corner kick routine there. And thankfully, Iturbe is again off the mark, just like a lot of other players. He scores another great goal for us. And Jack Wilshere, what a fantastic strike. Don't take anything away from Cillessen, the number 26 for Swansea. He made an absolutely delightful save from Wilshere's long-range shot, because I wanted to play the ball to Wilshere because I knew what a fantastic long-range shot he's got. What a save, and Iturbe lips the ball over the top of the goalkeeper. He doesn't have enough time to get up, and Iturbe puts us in front, 2-1 the scoreline. What? The referee has pointed to the penalty spot. How is this a penalty? For some reason, this is just ridiculous now. How has the referee literally pointed to the penalty spot? What did I do here? Yilmaz dived in. I didn't even tell him to dive in. Well, I might have pressed square to clear the ball, and for some reason the computer thinks, you know what, I'll dive in. So Chesney is now going to face, I think, his second penalty for the club in only 3 games. It's going to be Enner Valencia up against Chesney. Who's going to come out on top? Chesney's going to go to the left, and he goes straight down the middle. And unfortunately, our lead only lasted 4 minutes. So Chesney is still yet to save a penalty, still yet to keep a clean sheet. And at the moment, Chesney is not that convincing for me. So hopefully his form can start to improve, or maybe in January we have to look at swapping him for yet another goalkeeper, or maybe even bringing Scuffet back in. Good chance here for Divock Origi. He cuts inside. Ronaldo gets in the way and blocks our shot. So we're now moving into the 85th minute, and it looks like we might have yet another draw, and we're still yet to pick up a win in the league so far. If you've actually watched my previous Watford career mode, you guys are going to know what I mean when I say Swansea play like Barcelona. And at this moment in time, for some reason, I cannot get anywhere near them. They're just playing absolutely incredible football for some strange reason, and I just cannot seem to take the ball off them. And when I do, they get the throw-in and regain possession. So it's just starting to get to a phase when it gets annoying and we just cannot regain possession of the ball. As you can see here, we actually do get the ball, and now we got a chance, and for some reason the referee blows for full time when it was 4-on-3. So yet again, another draw for us. We're still yet to pick up our win. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up a 7.6 rating. Not good rating. Actually there, Yilmaz picking up a 4.3, which is just awful. So maybe in the next game, which I think is going to be a qualifier or maybe even the group stage for the Champions League, I'm going to have to change out the whole squad because I think for fitness issues anyway, but maybe we'll have to look at bringing in another centre-back. I do not have to buy one, but what I mean is bringing in a centre-back in the likes of Hernandez to maybe step up into the first team. See here, Callum Chambers says he's not getting enough time on the pitch, so he wants to be moved to a different club. So he wants to get transferred, which, okay, he doesn't get too much time, but I'm thinking of putting him into the first team, so maybe he'll get some more game time. But in this game here, I'm actually going to use my second squad, and hopefully we can pick up a better result than what we do with the likes of Ronaldo, Neymar, Iturbe, Wilshere, etc. And Calhanoglu will be playing against his former club because I think he definitely deserves it. So we're going to move into our second squad. Scuffet is going to play, so Kingsley Coman and Broberg are going to start up top. Actually, what we're going to move out, so Calhanoglu is going to move in instead of Volsmich. Marshall maybe can go up top. Goretzka can move here. Also, the new player we got in is Douglas Costa, so he's going to have to play as well. So we have to find a place for him. So that's the squad we're going to be going. We're going to be going Scuffet, Hernandez, Chambers, Ayan, Stones. And then we're going to have Boniati, Calhanoglu, Costa, Goretzka, Coman and Marshall. So hopefully we can get off to a good start in the Champions League and pick up a win, because we are, I believe, we're still yet to pick up a win. Actually, we might have won against Sunderland, but we're yet to pick up a win in a big competition. We get given a penalty. I think that is a very, very harsh penalty, to be honest. I think Anthony Marshall, okay, he had the pace on pretty much the whole of the defenders of Bayern, but obviously Bayern Leverkusen, sorry. But for some reason, the referee pointed to the penalties. But actually here, Marshall cuts inside. I think he clearly gets a touch on the ball, and then Marshall goes over. So Bellarabi does get a little bit unfortunate there. And I am going to be a little bit mean, and I am actually going to give the penalty to Calhanoglu, who is up against his former side. So I'm now hoping we can actually get a goal for Calhanoglu against his former side, which might be a little bit mean of me, but I'm going to try it. Our number 25, our new signing that we recently brought in from Bayer Leverkusen, is going to step up against Bernard Leno to see if he can get the goal to put us 1-0 up in the Champions League group stage. So he's going to go to the top left. He's going to go there, and he sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and he's going to show respect. He's sorry that he scored, but he's at home. I had to give it to him. I had a feeling inside that I really wanted to give to him. And, okay, he's probably not feeling the best after scoring against his former club. But that's actually his first goal for the club as well. For me, I mean. So, it was a crucial goal for him. He had to score it. A good chance for Kingsley. Kingsley hits it. And Kingsley Coman just misses the goal by inches. That was so close. A well-worked corner. But, unfortunately, we do come extremely close. Oh, we come extremely close with Stones. Stones hits it from a range, and it goes and hits the crossbar. That was so, so close. But we're now giving the ball away with Ayan, and we go on the break. And it looks like if Stones doesn't catch up with Ilicic, we could be in. But thankfully, Stones does very well, and Stones is proving to be that player that can fill the role of the first team. Douglas Costa over the top to Marshall. Marshall's going to get there. He's going to try the shot from close range. He hits it, and it goes into the back of the net. What a fantastic goal it is from a lot of people, and I'm very pleased to see that Marshall picks up another goal, and hopefully his rating can start to go up, and Douglas Costa also picks up an assist. I don't know whether that got an inflection because the goalkeeper didn't seem to move, so our number 9 picks up a good goal, but is the goalkeeper at fault there? Lovely ball over the top, it comes to Marshall. Marshall heads it, but Bernard Leno has a pretty comfortable save, as it looks like we're going to pick up a very good victory here because we played extremely well. A good chance here with Black Ibra. Black Ibra is going to cut inside, and the little youngster is going to cut through. He cuts through, it comes to Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa tried to play the ball out wide to Vlaminx because he was actually on his own, but unfortunately we couldn't because I think he is running out of stamina. So that's the game. We end up winning 2-0, which is a great result up against Bayer Leverkusen. Actually, they're very good performance by Calhanoglu and Boniati. I was very pleased with how the team performed, and I'm hoping they can start to convince the first team to start performing to the likes of what they are. So we're now going to move into our third and final game this episode. As you can see there, the only change is Stones coming into the back line to replace Ayan, because I think he performed extremely well in the previous game, and I'm hoping we can now pick up a good result, and we should do, up against Crystal Palace. Good ball through here. We can see Neymar in the middle. We'll try and get there, but Price comes out, and the 35-year-old keeper does very well to get there just before Neymar, and unfortunately we were already flagged off for offside anyway. Great ball through to Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to try and play it to Neymar first time. Neymar's going to get there. Neymar shoots, but his shot just goes over the bar. And that's our first chance of the game. And a player of Neymar's quality and ability should be putting the ball into the back of the net, as I think that was a pretty wild strike from him. I might have done a little bit better controlling it first, but I believed in Neymar's ability, and I thought he was going to find the back of the net there. Chance for Divock Origi. He's cut inside. He should finish it, but Price makes a fantastic save, and we are still yet to break the deadlock, considering we've had two great chances, and Price is really stepping up to the block here as he's putting in the performance of his life. Good chance for Palace, and what a save by Chesney. He has now redeemed his price tag, and that is an absolutely delightful save. He goes the wrong way but sticks out a glove. It hits his hand, and thankfully the ball diverts past the post, and Chesney has by far made his best save of his career at Portsmouth so far. And we thankfully get the ball away to Neymar, and if we can find Cristiano, but that's half time. Great ball over the top to Cristiano Ronaldo. They made a mistake. Price makes a save, and we just still cannot seem to get the goal that we desperately need. We're now into the 54th minute, and we're still looking for that crucial goal. Play here from Neymar. He's cut inside. He shoots. It gets a block, and it just goes out. And once again, Cristiano Ronaldo has got in the way. Great chance for Iturbe. He shoots. The goalkeeper makes a save, and Price, Jesus Christ, he is playing an absolute wonder game, and I think he's about 35 years of age, but I did actually scout him, and he's actually about 84 rated, so he is a very decent goalkeeper, but we just still cannot seem to beat him. But we regain possession here, and we're going to try and find some room as we find Neymar. Neymar back to Wilshere. Wilshere's going to try the play out well to Iturbe, and just our passing is just not here. We've depossessed the Crystal Palace centre-back here, and we should be running at pace at their one centre-back they've got back. We're going to cut inside. Cristiano Ronaldo now should make it two. He plays the ball back to Neymar, but we're still, the pass, just the final pass, the final delivery, the final shot, we just cannot seem to get up to scratch, and players of their quality should have that in abundance. And that's the game. We end up drawing 0-0 at home, or away from home, sorry, but up against Crystal Palace. And without any disrespect to Crystal Palace, when you've got a squad as good as ours, with Ronaldo, Neymar, Origi, Wilshere, Iturbe, Halilovic, how can you expect not to win that game? We clearly played well, but we're still missing the final touch. So we just cannot seem to get the final pass, the final shot, the final through ball. It's just not coming. And now our second squad is going to have to play the next game up against Watford. But before that, we're going to have a look at some more scout reports. So scout report is available. So pretty decent players we've got here. This guy looks pretty decent. 94 rated, he could be pretty good. So we're going to wait till May until we promote them. We've got another monthly scout report, so we're going to sign up a few more players and let a few more go, because obviously we don't want to sign loads, we just want to sign the decent ones. But that's actually going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very much appreciated. And I really do hope to see you next time very soon for a brand new video, which I'm really hoping you guys are going to help support, because make sure you come back tonight around about 11 o'clock Spanish time, which is about 10 o'clock English time, because there will be a new video which has taken me a hell of a long time to do, and I'm really hoping you guys are going to enjoy it. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching.